Everyone, hope you're doing fine. This is going to be a relatively short video, and I wanted to basically go quickly through my earnings calls from last week so we could see how they turned out, and then I have a few other names to cover for this week's earnings. Jumping right into it, first one was Square. My expectation was for this stock to rally if it could hold the $56 level post earning, and that is what happened. Stock did only drop to like $58 and then rallied all the way to $64. Other ticker that I talked about last week was Roku. My expectation for this name was to rally if it dropped to 40s level post earnings, and the stock did in fact drop to as low as 44 at one point before jumping to 53 or so. So this was another good call. Other name we covered was AMD. I was bullish on this name but expecting it to rally if it were to drop first post earnings. We did not see any drop on this stock post earning, and it just rallied all the way to 63 or so. Last name that I talked about last week was Airbnb. Now for this one, I had mentioned a very clear $180 line in sand or stop loss, and I was only bullish if it did not lose that level. Now what happened was that the stock did drop below my line in sand, and in fact dropped into mid-90s level. Of course, when the stock hits the stop loss, the initial theory behind that becomes void. Now as for the coming week's earnings, I have a few names to cover. First one is Disney. They report on Tuesday after market close, and it is trading right now at 99. I think if it drops to 90 or lower post earnings, that low will be bought and the stock would rally. Also, I will be personally watching at what level does this stock trade at the open on Wednesday, the day after earnings. If it is around 96, 97, I think it will rally to around 100, 500, maybe even $106 after that. Second one is Roblox. It reports on Wednesday before market open. If until Wednesday we don't see a daily close on this name below 40, I think it could rally to 45. But if it did go below 40, it could drop to about 35 level or so. The other one that I want to talk about is NIO. NIO reports on Thursday before market open. If this stock drops to $9 before or at earnings, I think it can go higher again from that $9 level. But if instead it rallied into the earnings to as high as like 17 or so, I'm not going to chase that. I would basically personally fade that rally for a drop back to around $15 level. Last name I wanted to cover is Digital Turbine, ticker APPS. They report on Wednesday afternoon. I think if it sells off to 10 or below 10 post earnings, that it would, my expectation for that would be to rally from that 10 or below $10 level. That's it for me for now. In my next video, I'll be sharing my ideas on gold and why I think it's probably a good time to start buying. I hope you guys find these useful. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos if you find them useful. Of course, none of this is financial advice. And thank you for watching.